warembo wakichaguliwa, yeye ndiye wa kwanza. Keja sijui masomo zi, please stop pretending, yet you never pay for your taxi. Please zoea ma3, I'm a fool to think I can keep up with you. Oh, I'm such a fool to think I can satisfy you. Siendi Kenchik, pengine Java, hayo ndiyo maneno alitamka. Hapana Jivanji, pengine Regency, hiyo ndiyo maisha anayotaka. Siendi Kenchik, pengine Java, hayo neno alitamka. Hapana Jivanji, pengine Regency, hiyo ndiyo maisha anayotaka. Na siwezani, 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 siwezani. Penzi siniache, and I say penzi usinitoroke, and I say penzi siniache, sinitese. My soul will die. Don't walk away. Oh, please, don't let me go. Don't turn around. Don't look away. Oh, please, don't make me cry. My soul will die. Don't walk away. Don't walk away.
How you guys doing? How you feeling? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Well, I'm the bearer of good news. There is food tonight. That when they invited us for dinner, they actually organized for some food. So give a round of applause to the Media Council for getting that part of this event right. My name is Amani Maranga. I'll be your host for today. I'll be your MC for this evening. And I really want to thank you for being here. I want to acknowledge the presence of our chief guest, the Attorney General, Githu Muigai, Makofi tafadhali. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of our sponsors, and especially our lead sponsor, Safaricom. Bob Colimo is here, Makofi tafadhali. We have Star Times in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause. I will be talking to them later. I'll be mentioning our sponsors, and I hope to speak some Chinese this evening. Okay, there's no real language like Chinese. Okay, some Mandarin this evening. And I hope you will prove me that I've learned something right. But we'd like to thank the sponsors for this evening: MTN Business, Plan International, Keroche Breweries. Makofi tafadhali for Keroche. Henrik Ball, Stiftang, the Ministry of Information, the UNDP, and of course, actually that's it. And of course, the Media Council of Kenya for putting this together, our third annual Journalist Excellence Awards. So we'd like to start the evening with of course, the dinner service. CCK, thank you for being in the house. CCK has recently rebranded to CAK, the Communication Authority of Kenya, which is unfair for the Competition Authority of Kenya, because now you have the same acronym, and the Competition Authority of Kenya cannot quite complain about the competition that the CAK has given them. A round of applause for our Communications Authority. Makofi tafadhali, and thank you for being our partner this evening. So we'll start dinner service. Our Villagers Band will be giving us some entertainment this afternoon, this evening. We have washrooms at the back. We have a portable loos at the back in case you need to use any of those. There's plenty of room for exits in case of an emergency. We have our food points towards my left. We have 3 serving points. So please feel free to go to any of the 3 serving points. And apart from the table that Bob Colimo and AJ is seated on, you'll be served on your table. But we'll start. Yes, it's because you're black. But we'll have soup served on the table, and so please wait for your soup to come on the table. You'll have your starter there, and then of course you can go ahead and serve dinner. I will not call out the tables. We're still not yet at full house, so there's enough room for us to go and serve before the rest of the guests come in. Enjoy yourselves. This is your evening, so it's going to be fun. We have lots of good entertainment. We're going to be giving awards to this fantastic journalist and the excellent stories that you've brought out in the last 1 year. We'll be talking about that in a little while. But sit back, relax, enjoy your evening, get to know the people that you're seated with, and the people that you don't know. Walk across, get to say hi to them. We'll be introducing some of them to you this evening. Have fun this evening. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, villagers. Makofi tafadhali.
Toddy, what shall we do? Toddy, what shall we do? Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? Toddy, what shall we do? Sinoro sasei kurera rufuma wako. Aliwina wo tochiwana. Sinoro sasei kurera rufumu mawoko. Aliwina wo tochiwana. Sinoro sasei ukinywanewa fustavuma. Aliwina wo tochiwana. Sinoro sasei ukinywaneo kirenaye. Aliwina wo tochiwana. Vaja baba tatamborere basinda rarambo. Tochiwana wo utachiwana banja batumbu batamburire basindararambo taibinabo utachiwana oh Todi what shall we do since the journey what shall we do hey Todi what shall we do since the journey what shall we do
enjoying your dinner. I'm going to ask that you allow that we start the program for the evening as you're having your dinner. It's not the norm, but I ask that you allow that we start the program of the evening as you have your dinner, because we're running a little late, and so we need to catch up with time. The first announcement I need to make is one of those that I don't quite like, but I'll make it. If you're the owner of any of these 3 cars, please go and attend to your motor vehicle. Your lights are on, and unless you own a towing company, it might be a problem a little later. KBU 977Q, KBU 977Q, KBV 583M, KBV 583M, and KAG 981E, KAG 981E. Our chief guest, Professor Githu Muigai, thank you very much for being with us today. I'd like to acknowledge also the presence of Mr. Peter Wakoli, the chairman of the Media Council of Kenya. Welcome, sir. I'd like to, of course, acknowledge the presence of the chief judge, and he'll be speaking about the judging criteria, Professor Levi Obonyo, and of course, acknowledge the presence of our sponsors, and I'll be doing that in a little while. It is very appropriate that we have the Attorney General, Professor Githu Muigai, as our chief guest today. Apart from being the custodian of the law and, of course, advisor to government, Professor Githu Muigai is a top lawyer and with media who has had a lot of interest in the media circles. And so by, all those factors combined, and talking about press freedom, then it is very appropriate that we have the Attorney General as our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to applaud the Attorney General for accepting our invitation and coming and being part of this event. Of course, when we talked about our sponsors, and I'll be mentioning them, our lead sponsor is Safaricom. And I'd like to just mention that Safaricom has powered the conference for the last 2 days. We've had free Wi-Fi, which you can also get here during this event. This event is also live streamed on YouTube, sponsored by Safaricom. And so that's a fantastic thing. And of course, you all know that Safaricom is the most profitable company in East Africa. It is no doubt because they have over 150 products. And of course, they made a profit. The last number I had was somewhere close to 24 billion. 24 billion is a big number. I asked my friends in Uganda to try and translate it in Uganda shillings. They haven't gotten back to me yet. And I know they're about to announce this year's profits. So give it up for Safaricom for a job well done in sponsoring this event. Thinking about Safaricom, Safaricom is the only business in this country that's a leader in every sector, or in every possible sector you can think about. Safaricom are a leader in communication business, a leader in technology business, a leader in infrastructure, there's a cable they're laying, entertainment, and of course banking. We know what we are talking about. Makofi one more time for Safaricom, M-Pesa. But in all seriousness, for a business that is helping making lives better, for a business that is at the forefront of changing the narrative of what the Kenyan story is, we are very proud to be Kenyan and to be associated with you, Safaricom. Star Times are in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to Star Times. Makofi tafadhali. Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao is both Chinese and Swahili. Ni hao. Ni aje? Jambo. Fantastic. By the way, if you went into any part of this country and you said ni hao, they'll also answer you in Swahili. But give it up for Star Times. Fantastic times we're in now. We're going to digital TV, and this is a great space to be in. Plan International, a round of applause for Plan International. Makofi tafadhali, and fantastic work in the development sector that you're doing, fantastic. UNDP, a round of applause for UNDP. Makofi tafadhali, as our sponsors this evening. Kenya Tourism Board, I know I saw some of you over there. Please give a round of applause to these people. They're doing a fantastic job. Why I love what this business is doing, and the board especially, is about the narrative of the Kenyan story, the narrative of what we have as our heritage in this country, and being able to propagate that narrative. I really appreciate what the Kenya Tourism Board is doing. Henrik Ball and Stiftang, Makofi tafadhali, where are you in the house? Oh, fantastic. Zer as the Germans. Zer. That is English, right? Or is it something close to the German and the English? Guten, that one. Guten, that one. A round of applause to Henrik Ball and Stiftang, and fantastic one in the environment and the work that you're doing in the environment. MTN Business, where are you? MTN Business, Makofi tafadhali for MTN Business. Thank you for being part of this event. Ministry of Information, thank you very much. Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, where are you? The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, where are you? I know you're here. Oh, fantastic, there you are. Makofi tafadhali, thank you very much for being here. It also gives confidence in the awards to the journalists. And finally, and definitely not least, and with a lot of gratitude to myself, Keroche Breweries, Makofi tafadhali. Where are you? Where are Keroche Breweries? Where are you? I'd like to see you. All right. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Harun. He's reminding me about two other sponsors that I have not mentioned. Ford Foundation, where are you? I'm actually very happy with Ford Foundation. Let me say, they've been very bold in this country. And everywhere I turn, literally, and I do a lot of events, I hear about Ford Foundation and the work that you're doing in propagating, especially development work. And I thank you for what you did last year, even in the peace initiatives in this country. A round of applause for Ford Foundation, definitely. Coca-Cola, where are you? Coca-Cola, where are you? Fantastic, Coca-Cola. Makofi tafadhali for Coca-Cola. Yes, I did see you come in, and thank you for being part of this event. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to start, and I'd like to start us off by welcoming our host, our real host. This is a mighty man because he is a custodian of what the media is in this country, the ethics, the standards. And if you do not see it in his size, please believe it in his impact. Please put your hands together for Mr. Harun Mwangi.
Our chief guest, Professor Gedhi Moigai, our chairman of the Media Council, Bwana Peter Wakori, the council members, the judges, the journalists, the chairman of the Media Owners Association, Mr. Sam Sholei, delegates, both local and foreign, editors, and the people that have made it to be here this evening. Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this event. it is the climax of our two-day event. We have had the convention for the last 2 days, yesterday and today, and this is the climax of this function. We are so grateful because of the sponsors that have already been mentioned, and I would say for the first time, we have had very serious sponsors. We have attracted new sponsors, and we are so grateful for your support. The council has been running this event for the last 2 years, this is the third year now, and we have witnessed remarkable growth in terms of entries. In 2012, we had about 600. In 2013, we had about 650. And this year, we had 1,064. That is remarkable growth. The confidence that the journalists have on these awards, the media industry, and the sponsors is remarkable. This is due to the very transparent judging process by eminent and professional judges. And please, I would ask those judges in that table, just put up your hands. Please, the judges. That's a very strong team. It will be introduced later by the chairman of the judging committee, but it is a remarkable team. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful because press in Kenya has shown remarkable growth, not only in terms of the number of media houses, but also in terms of the journalists. The colleges and universities are able to produce so many journalists that the problem really is the place to place them in the industry. We have an estimated number of 5,050 journalists now. Media Council has accredited 3,500 journalists, which is a remarkable thing. And we are asking that those journalists that are not accredited by the Media Council to come forward or to come forth and be accredited. I'm also glad that the editors, those that guide the young journalists in the media houses, are doing a commendable job. It's only that we don't recognize them eventually when we award the journalists, but they do a lot of good work. We commend you for that good work. We are here this evening to recognize exemplary performance by journalists from the mainstream media, regional media, and community media. This year, we had so many community media participating. For your information, we have about 17 radio stations that are community-based somehow. And out of those 17, we had entries from 11 of them. That is a commendable job from community media. In fact, they gave serious competition to the mainstream media. We are also grateful to those journalists that have consistently performed well. They are repeat winners, and thank you so much for your consistency. And even for those who are beginners in this game, we ask you to keep it up and develop that consistency. In our convention, there are many issues that were mentioned. And one of the issues that was mentioned in terms of challenge was responsible journalism. The Media Council aims at ensuring that journalists are professional, and we identify some of the skills gap that basically inform us in the development of training packages. For the first time, the Media Council has been empowered to develop a curriculum for middle-level colleges, and we are completing this exercise, and possibly by the end of this year, I'll be launching the curriculum for middle-level colleges. This will contribute in standardization of training in the media and in the profession. I sincerely again thank you, Attorney General, for coming. And we don't take this for granted. We know that you are a champion of media freedom, and that's why you got time to come and be with us. With those few remarks, I say, mujienjoy, na mfurahi, and continue supporting us. Thank you so much.